for Peter Fraser. Love that guy. I think I saw him in X-Men sometime. Like you said earlier, my name is Allie Banks. A great way to remember my last name is Banks, as in cash money, except I don't have that because I chose stand-up comedy as a career. Yeah, honestly, I don't even think it's a real job. Like, my mom still doesn't know what I do. She's like, good luck with the magic. Thanks, Mom. So, we have servers in the crowd, right? People in the restaurant industry. So you, too, will never know benefits. Yeah, so it's not the future. I don't think Netflix supplies it. But the idea is I'm one day going to make so much money, like the kind of money that I don't need benefits, right? Like so much money, I go to the United States and break a leg for fun type of money, right? That's what I want. But in the meantime, to supplement my income, I am actually a server, right? Here it is. That's how you know they're servers. Are like, that sucks, you know? A lot of you are like, the people on this side, you're like, oh, does she mean waitress? No, I don't. I don't mean waitress or waiter, because hating your job has no gender. Yeah, that's what it is. 2019. We can all hate everything together. And I work in a restaurant, and I won't tell you where, because I still need this job, and we have a mouse problem. Like a really bad one. But I will tell you about my coworker. His name is Jaron, and he thinks we can solve the problem by just getting cats. Jaron is convinced. He's like, why don't we just get cats, right? And I was like, yeah, Jaron, that would be great. Instead of mouse shit everywhere, we'll just have cat poop. Just cat poop everywhere, right? That's super sanitary. But you know what? I thought about it. I was like, if the cats become a problem, we'll just get dogs. We'll just get a whole bunch of dogs. It'll be totally fine. At my work, there are a couple of benefits to being a server. Like, has anyone here ever gotten a date as a result of working at a restaurant? I feel like you're like, no, I'm professional. You wouldn't want to date. Where do you work?
It's in Grimsby.
Grimsby. I wasn't aware they had restaurants there. That's great. So there was this guy. So I work downtown. You know, there's a lot of dudes in suits, and I'm like, hey, they look they can afford anything and something, right? Toilet paper. Whoa. I walk up to this guy. You know, he was kind of looking at me, and I was like, I know what a dude looks like when he's into me, right? So I kind of walk on over here, right, in my little polo shirt, and then I'm like, hey, and then he leans in, he's like, this might be a bit of a stretch, but I was like, the answer's yes. And he's like, but can you reach that TV? There's some dust on it, and I can't see the game properly. And I was like, yeah, that is a bit of a stretch. It's quite short. And then he can, and if that wasn't bad enough, he continues on. He's like, you know, this is a professional establishment. I feel like your TV should not be dusty. And I'm like, good sir, this is not a professional environment. This is a bar. People throw up in their mouths here. Yeah. And speaking of professionalism, you guys are about to be letting in a secret you already know. We're not professional. We do not talk about appropriate things whatsoever, right? It's like, we'll be at the hostess stand, just chatting it up. There's a lineup of people. We are ignoring them, right? And then we had the very important conversation the other day, and my coworker's like, Allie, what kind of animal would you be, right? I'd be like, well, I'd be a sloth. And they're like, why? Because you're lazy and no one likes you? And I was like, fuck you, Karen. I was like, no, because female sloths scream when they want sex, and so do I. Yeah, I actually have I see you don't look super impressed, but I also see you looking at my earrings. Do you like my earrings at least? Yeah. You know what they say? Bigger the hoop, bigger the hoe. My mom looks at mine and says, yours should be bigger. Yeah. I have a bad memory. Does anybody else here have a bad memory? Yeah. Is it as bad as mine though? Do you want to know how bad my memory is?
Yeah.
You're the only crowd that ever went, you didn't go, how bad is it? You guys are just like, just fucking say the joke, you know? And so my memory's so bad, I once introduced myself to a man I previously dated for 6 months. Yeah, no, it's a real thing. Who said noise? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But he was like, and this is a true story, he came up to me, he's like, Allie Banks. I was like, do I know you? And he looked so confused, he was like, I was in you. Yeah, so I did end up sleeping around and I caught something. feelings. Ooh. Had to get rid of that shit ASAP, along with the crabs. But I did. But I have a condition. No, it's like a real thing. Like I can't remember names or faces. It's called being an asshole. I have that. Anybody else in here? I see a few. But I do go on a lot of first dates. It's the only type of dates I go on. And I sat down with this one guy. It was a Tinder date. So I met him. It's a slow burn. Yes, it is. I sat down with this guy who's gorgeous, right? He was fucking gorgeous. And I was like, okay, Allie, don't blow it. Like you're awkward at the best of times. Like say something cool, right? So I look at him, I'm like, hey, do you want cheese? And I just want to reiterate, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't ask him if he liked cheese. No, I asked him if he wanted it. And I was like, I hope he doesn't call me out on this, but who the fuck would call someone out on that, right? And so he just looked at me, he's like, do you have cheese? And I was just like, I didn't want to be a liar, so I was like, I can get you cheese. So the date went about as well as you thought. And I was walking home, it was late at night, there was a little girl beside me, she was by herself, she wasn't mine, you know, but I don't know, Amber Alert, anyways. But she was walking beside me, and she was like, ew, dog poo, right? Points to the sidewalk, and I just look at her, I'm like, oh no, people poo. I know that because I live in Parkdale. All right, so my name is Allie Banks, Bad Allie on Gram. Thank you so much. We're going to be bringing up your next comedian tonight. This guy is a very special guy because the very first 6 months in comedy, he introduced me to the stage in one particular way. I will introduce him like that now. Now we have a heap of burning garbage coming to the stage, Mr. Morgan O'Shea.